Hello, everyone. My name is Darla Kirchner, and I am joined by my lovely co-host, Miss Emily Petroff. And Emily and I are we are excited to talk about this topic because I know it's something that Emily probably deals with her clients, and she's a coach. And I have had a couple different conversations. I'm in a couple different mastermind groups, which I love being a part of. And this topic came up in conversation this past week, and I thought, this is something that comes up all the time. It's something we deal with, and that's creating a healthy, positive relationship with money. So creating a healthier money mindset. So I thought it'd be a great topic for us to talk about today. And so anyway, my name is Darla Kirchner. I am a brand designer. I do brand identity and strategy. I love to work with online entrepreneurs and small businesses and startups to help them bring awareness and build their brand awareness and to differentiate themselves from everybody else that's doing things like them. So that's what I love to do. And so Emily, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Good morning. Good morning. For me, it's morning. I'm in Montana, and I'm Emily Petroff, and I own a company called Evolve, and I do all things related to coaching entrepreneurs to keep a very balanced life. So my focus is really making sure that we're investing in our businesses, in our health, and in our relationships equally, so that we're not kind of walking around feeling all wonky. So that is what I do, and you're absolutely right that this topic I think is super important and something that everyone can benefit from, right? It's something that I have to work on too. So.
Absolutely. And it's something, oh, I'm so sorry. I really let you, Emily, start talking about money mindset. Julie, I'm trying to get you to come in and let me just close this thing for my dog. I'm going to kill him. I'll be right back. Bye. Gotta love live, right?
Love the benefits of having live video, right? And a live conversation is that you just never know what's going to come up, and we're real, right? We have lives, and we have kids, and we have dogs, and we have all kinds of things going on. So I'm sure that those of you who are here can appreciate that, and those of you who are watching the recording can also probably appreciate that also. So.
Thanks for holding down the fort for the. I literally have to close all my blinds in the front of my house because my puppy, my 9-month-old puppy, who's a bruiser, thinks he's like the king of the castle here. So I apologize, guys. Yeah, Julie, see if you can get back in because we would love for you to come and join us. So this was really kind of an interesting conversation, and I know it's come up. It came up with me. I'm sure I know Emily and I have had conversations about dealing with money and feeling like you have scarcity or feeling that you're charging too much, you're not charging enough. These conversations come up all the time. And so I thought it'd be a great conversation for us to talk about and share some tips because it's something that you have to get a handle on because and a lot of it I think starts when you're young. What do you think? Does that I would consider you more the expert here.
Really?
I would, yeah. I'm sure. Yeah, I would.
Absolutely. I think that the programming, just like anything else, right? It's a belief system, and our belief systems are started from birth. Right. And some people actually believe before that.
Wow.
So I think that, the way that we're raised and the programming that we get from our parents and from our parents' friends and from our teachers and from our environment is a huge part of what we believe is possible for us. Or, I can remember hearing money doesn't grow on trees, right? That one. And so, we start to have that. And I think for a lot of us who had parents or grandparents in the, we lost Darla. That were raised in the Depression and or grew up with sort of a lack mentality, they didn't know any different. They lived a different way than we live today. And so there really is a huge focus now, I think, not only in the coaching space, but just everywhere that says, there is abundance out there. There is enough for all of us out there. And so I think that it's really important for us to know, hi.
This is just going to be one of those
becoming more prevalent in these types of conversations, and knowing that we live in an abundant universe, or do we believe that we live in an abundant universe, and how that can really sort of shift and change the way that we think about money and our relationship with money and what actually ends up being in our bank account. So that's kind of I'm sad that we lost Darla here. I don't know where she went. So you got booted. Okay. So anybody have specific questions? Miss Julie's coming in. Let's see what Miss Julie has to say about money and the mindset around that. Okay, Miss Darla's trying to get back in also. In the meantime, one of the tips that I give to my clients is from a money perspective and sort of goal setting. Sometimes we are capable of delivering more or receiving more than what we currently have, right? Our current reality, we're capable of producing more than that. We're capable of receiving more than that. And we don't quite know how to get there. And so I have my clients list, okay, sort of there are 3 levels of money, their money goals, so to speak. So the first goal is just, this is what I need, bare bones, like to survive. The next one is like, this is I would be able to take a breath. And then the last one is sort of my woohoo number. And then once you have those 3 numbers, the next step is to sort of think about what is it that I'm going to have to do, right, to get to those places. And sometimes when you look at the woohoo number, what I've noticed for myself personally is that the things that are associated with receiving or generating, producing that number to have that in your bank account are a little outside of your comfort zone, right? Oftentimes we chalk it up to, it is, hi, you're back. Is it Blab though? Is that what's maybe the platform? Yep. Okay. Dang it. So I forgot. I lost my train of thought. Sorry. So the things that we have to do are a little bit outside of our comfort zone in terms of that woohoo number. And sometimes we say, well, I would have to, have this many clients and all the stars would have to align and all these things would have to happen. And those things are outside of my control. But I challenge you to really bring it back into, looking in the mirror and what is within your control. And sometimes if you have to double your client base, that's absolutely within your control, right? There are things that you can do that you're not doing today that would allow you to develop that or to, be in a position to that. I was at a class, it's called Bold, on Tuesday, and it's every Tuesday for the next 7 weeks, or it's an 8-week course. And I thought it was interesting. The guy that was teaching the class asked all of us, write down how much money you made last year or in the last 12 months. And so everyone wrote their number down. And then he said, now write down what you want to make in the next 12 months. So we all wrote our number down. And he said, if you made $50,000 last year, you have a $50,000 mindset. If you made $150,000 last year, you have a $150,000 mindset. If you made $500,000 last year, you have a $500,000 mindset. So regardless of where you are in relation to the amount of money that you're generating, know that it's directly attached to your mindset and what it is that the things that you need to do, the steps that you need to take in order to sort of get to that next place. So, hey, Darla, do you want to try and start this over? Can we, I don't know, I hate for you not to be here, my dear. Is there something that you still can't get back on? So you wanna just shut it down and start over? Should we, can we just create a new link so that everybody that's here that wants to be here can hop into the next thing? Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna hop out and I'm gonna allow you to set that up. Do you want to put a new one and put the link in here so that everyone can hop over there, or what's the best way for us to do that? I'm not exactly sure. I'm going to stop